It's always funny to me when I hear someone say, go back to Africa, after complaining about, talking to, or sharing their blatant racist thoughts about black people. It makes me think, have you never cracked open a history book? We never asked to be here. I want to say to them, the harsh waves of the Middle Passage caused so much agony. Imagine listening to the sounds of 400 men, women, and children groaning in pain as they're stacked head to toe on slavers. Imagine a little boy sitting next to the dead bodies of his mother and baby sister because the crew neglected to remove their corpses. They died because there was no fresh food or water to give them. They became ill as they sat next to the waste buckets that never got emptied. Imagine tears streaming down the little boy's face as he frantically circles his head around the cargo space where slaves could only stand 5 feet and had 20 inches of headroom. He searches for his father, who's chained away from him across the ship, bound to another man he didn't know. Imagine the little boy witnessing an African woman being raped by a white man on board, and watching how her husband could do nothing to help her. Imagine the little boy being taken on deck for a moment of fresh air and peace, and then seeing others try to jump overboard into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to escape their unfortunate fate. He knew they would rather die than continue suffering. Imagine the little boy stepping off the ship in almost 8 weeks, only to spend the rest of his life bound in a life of chattel slavery. So the next time you hear someone say, go back to Africa, tell them to open a history book, and to think about the African families their ancestors brought to America. And to my brothers and sisters, never forget where you've come from. Slavery is not African history. Slavery interrupted African history. Mutabaruka.